Hello, this is Kenzie from Dead Men Don't Podcast. The lighting is totally different than it has been in my last 3 videos because now I decided to film at, what time is it now? 11:20 at night. Hopefully this is a little bit better. I'm still using my little brother's desk lamp because my light still hasn't come in, so there's also a little, see my viewfinder, a little shadow back there. It's unavoidable. I have no way of getting rid of it, so hopefully it adds to the spooky atmosphere. Anyway, you know me as Kenzie from Dead Men Don't Podcast. I have a new story for you this week. You're probably wondering why my hair is half up, half down, because that's the most interesting part of this whole video. It's because I got some new earrings. Can you see them there? Hello, you're beautiful, aren't you? If you can't tell what they are, they're ghosts. Our story this week occurs in Medicine Hat. It's a city in the southeastern part of Alberta. The name Medicine Hat comes from the Blackfoot First Nations word Samus, and it means a medicine man's hat. Well, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. There's actually a really interesting legend behind Medicine Hat. I actually kind of dove really deep into it while searching for this episode and got completely off track, but it's a really interesting legend. It's way too long for me to put into this video today, but if you guys want to know about the origin of the name Medicine Hat and the story behind it, leave a comment below and I'll do a video like that in another week. Anyway, I should probably tell you guys what I'm doing my story on. This week, I am doing the ghost train of Medicine Hat. So the information for this article, Adara would be so proud of me for doing this, but I managed to find the 1966 article written about the Phantom Ghost Train. It was written by a columnist named Ken Liddell for the Medicine Hat News. There'll be a link in the description in case you want to read it. It's the article at the bottom of the page. So in Liddell's article, he interviewed a Canadian Pacific Railway engineer named Andrew Staceco. Now, I just wanted to read you guys the beginning of this article because I think it has a lot of character and it also really dates it. So I'm just gonna read it and you guys can see. Andrew Staceco, who retired in 1955 after 48 years at the Canadian Pacific Railway Service, pulled his treasured engineer's watch from his shirt pocket, where he has carried it since vests went out of style. You guys probably don't find that funny. I found it funny. I found it funny because I'm nerdy. So Staceco claims that there was something very strange that happened among the river cliffs between Medicine Hat and Dunmore. Dunmore is a hamlet southeast of Medicine Hat. It's very close to it. At around 11 p.m. in June, a train was traveling from Medicine Hat to Dunmore, and there were 2 men on board. One was named Bob Tuhey, and the other one was named Gus Day. Tuhey was an engineer, and Gus Day was a fireman. No, it's not the fireman that you're thinking of. He's actually the guy that dug the coals and then put it into, what is it called? Fireboxes. So we have Gus Day and we have Bob Tuhey. I'm really hoping I'm saying those names right, but I don't know. So if you know, let me know in the comments. So about 2 miles into this journey, they're rounding this bend, and as they're rounding the bend, they start seeing another light, and it's the light of another train coming right towards them. Now, Day described this light as a large wagon wheel size, and it appeared that the firebox was open, the one I talked about where it's shoveling the coals in. Now, Tuhey reached towards the brake valve, but unfortunately, it was too late. The trains were going to collide. To the men's disbelief, the train that was coming right towards them, they're about to collide, just started flying laterally off the tracks, and the train goes and swooshes past them. The men look and see lit up coaches with crew members waving at them. Now suddenly, just as fast as it appeared, it disappeared into the night. According to this article, the men saw this event, and neither of them spoke of it at all because they thought they really doubted what they saw, and they didn't want to tell the other one because the other one would think they are crazy. After about 2 weeks, the men kind of relaxed and they actually confided in each other. So when they talked about it, they mentioned to each other what they saw, and they both saw the exact same thing, which gave them a little bit of relief. But Tuhei, on one hand, was actually very, very worried about the incident. And of course, when you're worried about a ghost incident, where do you go? He went to a fortune teller. So he told the fortune teller about this incident, and she said, "You are going to die within the month." Tuhei told Day about the reading, and he decided to take the next few trips off. So he booked some time off and spent some time with family while Day continued at work. A few days later, Day was assigned a trip that was almost identical to the one where they saw the phantom train, except this time Tuhei wasn't with him. He was with someone named Jay Nicholson. So again, Day and Jay Nicholson head out on their trip. In the exact same spot 2 miles out from their journey, they rounded that bend again, and again the train shows up. The bright lights, the warning whistle, the train glides off the tracks, the windows are lit up, and there's crew members saying hi like this, that they're not phantom, that this isn't a phantom train and they're not ghosts. They're just like casually saying hi, like, "Hey, what's up? We just glide off the tracks, but you know, hello." So the train glides past them and disappears into the night, and Nicholson just can't even believe his eyes. A few days later, on July 8th, 1908, Nicholson is assigned the exact same trip and the exact same train as the one he saw the phantom flyer on. This time, Nicholson was accompanied by another fireman named H. Thompson. Gus Day was sent out for yard service that day, so he wasn't on that train. It was Nicholson and a guy named H. Thompson. Just like all the other trips before, the train was traveling east to Dunmore from Medicine Hat. So they set out on their trip, and the train is about 100 yards away from where they saw the phantom train before. They rounded that bend once again, and they see a train in front of them. The only difference this time is that it's broad daylight and the train is real. The oncoming train was train number 514. It is a passenger train from Lethbridge, which is a city west of Medicine Hat. Now you wouldn't guess it, but at the throttle of this passenger train is no one other than Bob Tuhei. He had returned to work after his leave after gaining some confidence and deciding to come back. The trains collided, and Tuhei and Nicholson died immediately on impact. A fireman named Gray, a conductor named Mallet, 2 crew members from the passenger train, as well as 7 passengers all died from the train crash. Thompson, the fireman on board, managed to jump from the train right before impact and actually survived. Thompson recalled seeing a farmer waving on a hill just before the crash. The farmers could see both the trains and realized that they were going to collide, so he started waving just like this to try and get their attention, and Thompson at the time thought he was just a friendly farmer that was waving to say hello. So, I don't know if this is it seems kind of like an abrupt ending, but it's not really. But that is the tale of the Alberta or the Medicine Hat ghost train. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed reading about it and researching and writing about it. Obviously, it's a sad story, so I didn't thoroughly enjoy it, but I thought it was pretty interesting. So don't forget to like the video if you liked it, comment what you thought, and also subscribe to our channel so you can get all the updates and all the cool stories that we will be bringing to all of you. So anyway, see you later, Adara, or I will see you next week. That's it. Kenzie out. So in Liddell's article, he interviewed a Canadian specific. Did I really almost say Canadian Pacific Railway? Oh, I hear a noise out there. Hello? Finn, can you stop moving your mouth? Finn is my dog and he's doing that. Now he's giving me the death stare. I have oil on my face. I didn't bring any makeup to touch it up, so We're just gonna be oily. Everything's fine. Everything's good. I brought my little salt lamp out because I'm looking at my viewfinder. I'm not looking at the camera.